Welcome back to POW-Sunsmart channel. In this video, we will introduce our latest product, the solar hybrid inverter POW-Sunsmart LV12K. This inverter supports inverter output, bypass output, and powering loads with AC generators. Moreover, it intelligently utilizes solar and AC power to charge energy storage batteries, and it also supports grid selling. It offers a rated output power of up to 10 kW with a maximum support for 6 power load units for rapidly expanding solar energy storage systems. The solar input power can reach up to 12 kW and it can connect to a maximum 600-volt solar array. With dual MPPT support, it can handle a maximum input current of 80 amperes, featuring anti-reverse flow designed to prevent any power flowing back to the solar array. It supports a rated AC output voltage of 120 volts in single-phase mode, or 208 volts or 240 volts in split-phase mode. It's compatible with 40 to 62 volt lithium battery energy storage system and comes with various BMS communication protocols for easy battery communication setup. Additionally, it supports a maximum solar plus AC charging current of 200 amperes. With a built-in Wi-Fi module, users can remotely monitor the inverter status via the smartphone app. With an IP65 waterproof rating, the inverter is suitable for various application environments. Next, let's demonstrate how to complete the programming configuration of this inverter. First, from the main screen, press Enter key to enter the setting menu. Then you can navigate through the setting using the up and down keys, adjusting value as needed. Press Enter to enter the specific setting or to save changes, and S to exit the settings menu. Setting 0 is used to exit the configuration program. Setting 1 is for configuring the inverter output voltage with option of 110 volts or 120 volts. Setting 2 is for configuring the output frequency, defaulting to 60 Hz but adjustable to 50 Hz. Setting 3 is for configuring the battery type. USC option allows for user-defined settings where the battery's recharging voltage and under-voltage cutoff need to be manually configured in setting 4, 7, 8, and 9 based on battery parameters. PYL option is for PylonTech communication protocol, directly compatible with PylonTech batteries. WEL option can directly compatible with vehicle batteries. SOL option can directly compatible with Sotero batteries. LIB option is for matching Votronic batteries. LIC option is for non-compatible battery types, where you can contact the battery supplier for installation of matching protocols. After matching, selecting this option facilitates communication between the inverter and the battery. BSC option is for standard CAN communication. Select this option where the battery and inverter need to communication via CAN protocol. Once the communication protocol options are selected, the charging parameters and low voltage cutoff are automatically configured, skipping the need for manual adjustment in setting 4, 7, 8, and 9. Setting 4 is used to configure the maximum charging current, which is equivalent to sum of the grid charging current and the battery charging current. The range of this setting is between 10 to 200. Setting 5 is for configuring the maximum grid charging current. Setting 6 is for configuring the maximum discharging current. Setting 7 is for configuring the buck charging voltage. Setting 8 is for configuring the flow charging voltage. Setting 9 is for configuring the battery under voltage cutoff voltage when grid power is unavailable. Setting 10 is for configuring the battery recovery discharge voltage when grid power is unavailable. Setting 11 is for configuring the battery on voltage cutoff voltage when grid power is available. Setting 12 is for configuring the battery recovery discharging voltage when grid power is available. Setting 13 is for configuring the operation mode with 3 options available. Hybrid mode indicating solar power for grid output while also providing power to connected AC loads and charging the energy storage system. Grid time mode indicating all solar power is fed into grid without supplying loads or charging the battery. Off-grid mode indicating solar power solely supplying connected loads and charging the energy storage system without feeding power into the grid. Setting 14 is for setting the priority of solar output. If hybrid mode is selected in setting 13, you can choose from hybrid mode 1, hybrid mode 2, hybrid mode 3, and hybrid mode 4. Hybrid mode 1 prioritizes the battery, loads, and then the grid, with solar power first used for battery charging, then supplying loads and any excess fed into the grid. Hybrid mode 2 prioritizes loads, battery, and then the grid, with solar power first used for supplying loads, then battery charging and any excess fed into the grid. Hybrid mode 3 prioritizes loads, grid, and then battery, with solar power first used for supplying loads, then feeding the grid and any excess used for battery charging. Hybrid mode 4 can be used for systems with peak and off-peak electricity consumption requirement. If this option is selected, settings 15, 17, 18, and 19 cannot be configured, and only settings 21, 22, 23, and 24 can be used to set the time periods for AC input power for charging and discharging. If you choose grid time mode in setting 13, setting 14 will not need to be configured. Solar power will only be fed into the grid without considering priority. If you select the off-grid mode in setting 13, you will have 3 mode options to choose from. Off-grid mode 1 prioritizes supplying loads first, followed by charging the battery, without considering feeding solar power into the grid. Off-grid mode 2 prioritizes charging the battery first. Once the battery is fully charged, any excess solar power will be used to supply loads, also without feeding solar power into the grid. Similarly, off-grid mode 3 prioritizes supplying loads with solar power first, followed by the charging battery, again without feeding solar power into the grid. In the first 2 off-grid modes, the grid relay is connected, allowing grid power to supply both loads and battery. However, in off-grid mode 3, the grid relay is disconnected, preventing grid power from supplying the battery and loads. Setting 15 is used to set the priority of the charging power source, determining whether grid power or solar power is used to charge the battery first. The S and U option means solar power will charge the battery when available, and the grid power will be used when solar power is unavailable. The OSO option means only solar power will charge the battery. The NONE option means neither solar power nor grid power will charge the battery. Setting 16 is used to enable or disable feeding power into the grid. Setting 17 is used to enable or disable feeding battery power into the grid when solar power is available. Setting 18 is used to enable or disable feeding battery power into the grid when solar power is unavailable. Setting 19 is used to configure the priority of power source for supplying loads when solar power is available. The SUB option prioritizes solar power for supplying loads. When solar power is insufficient, grid power will be used to supply loads. And if grid power is unavailable due to factors like power outage, battery power will be used to maintain load operation. The SBU option prioritizes solar power as the primary source for supplying loads. When solar power is insufficient, the battery will be used to supply loads, and if the battery capacity is insufficient, grid power will be used to supply loads. Setting 20 is used to configure the priority of power source for supplying loads when solar power is unavailable. The UB option means that grid power will be the primary source for supplying the loads, and when grid power is unavailable, the battery power will be used to supply loads. The BU option means that battery power will be prioritized for supplying loads, and when battery capacity is insufficient, grid power will be used for supplying loads. Settings 21 to 24 are used to set the tube time period for AC power charging. Settings 21 and 22 are for setting the start and end times of the start charging period, while settings 23 and 24 are for setting the start and end time of the second charging period. If you select the hybrid mode in setting 14, you can set the time period for charging using AC input power. For example, if electricity prices are relatively high during peak hours, you can set the time period to coincide with off-peak hours to avoid using grid power for battery charging during high-price periods. Setting 25 and 26 are used to set the start and stop time for AC power output supplying loads, indicating the time period when AC power is used to supply loads. Setting 27 is used to set the wait time for the automatic screen off of the LCD display. The LCD 0 option means the LCD screen is always on. LCD 13 means the screen will turn off after 30 seconds of inactivity. LCD 16 means the screen will turn off after 60 seconds of inactivity. LCD 300 means the screen will turn off after 300 seconds of inactivity. And LCD 600 means the screen will turn off after 600 seconds of inactivity. Setting 28 is the alarm switch. Setting 29 is the alarm switch under standby mode. Setting 30 is the alarm switch under battery mode. Setting 31 is used to enable or disable the activation of the lithium battery when device is in on stated. Setting 22 is used to set AC output mode. The SIG option means the inverter is used for single-phase output. And the PAL option means the inverter is used for power operation. Setting 33 is used to set the generator as the AC input power source. Setting 34 is used to enable the AC input range. Setting 36 is used to enable or disable the external CT function. Setting 37 is used to enable or disable the PV power function. The PV power function is used to power the two connected MPPTs to accommodate larger current input from the solar panels. Setting 39 is used to enable or disable the generator port input. If the DIS option is selected, the generator power source will be disabled. If the GAN option is chosen, the generator power source input will be enabled. However, in parallel operation mode, the generator input function cannot be enabled. In other words, if you select the PAL in setting 32, you will not be able to use the generator input. Setting 40 is used to set the phase angle of the split phase mode output. If 180 degrees is selected, the inverter AC output voltage will be 240 volt. If 120 degrees is selected, the AC output voltage will be 208 volt. Settings 95 to 99 are used to setting the current time, including minutes, hours, day, month, and year. That concludes all the settings available on LCD screen for POW-Sunsmart LV12K inverter. If you have any further questions, feel free to leave a comment and let us know. You are also welcome to visit our website via the link below to learn more about POW-Mister product. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.